Alright, what's up losers? Today, I'm doing a tier list of Marine's original songs, aka everything on the album. Is it going to be bias? Well, deal with it. First off, we have my personal favourite original, and favourite song in general, Ahoy. It's pretty upbeat and a great song. It's got the perfect pirate vibe while still staying pretty true to Marine's character. It's going into S+, obviously. Oh, and you're probably wondering why all the tiers are S. Well, it's because Marine doesn't miss with her originals, ever. Next, we have Unison. It's definitely her most complex song, I'd say. Every time I listen to it, it honestly feels like an acid trip. It's pretty enjoyable, so I'll put it into S tier. Next up, we have Marine Set Sail. It's a very fitting song for Marine's pirate character and definitely a popular one for most. It's quite a good song for concerts too, often being good for both an opener and a closer. It earns the S tier spot. Now, for the Barbercorn songs, Happiness World and Piparpo. I'm probably putting Happiness World into S tier and Piparpo into S-. I definitely prefer Happiness World over Piparpo in terms of the Barbercorn songs simply because it fits my style more. Alright, it's time for the song that took over Japan for a while, Treasure Box. It's a very entertaining song and definitely a really good concert song. It has the factor of being a good song and having a popular dance to go with it, so I think it probably earns the S+ tier. Next up, we have Marine's most viewed music video, Houshou Marine. It's a really good song and pretty catchy. I'll put it into S+ tier for sure. The next song up is Shinkiro. This song was definitely a slow burner for me. But I think all Marine songs get better after the first listen, and that applies here too. It's a pretty good song with a nice message and is overall very comforting. I don't listen to a lot of love songs, but Marine is just so good at what she does that it is a pretty good listen for me. With that, I'll put it into a very, very respectable place in S tier, probably the best song in that tier, in my opinion. The next song is probably my favourite Marine original collaborative song, that being it's a pretty cool song that definitely gives me the vibes that I really enjoy. The song throughout is a constant bop and definitely belongs in my S+ tier. Next in line, we've got Deadm's Chest. It's a pretty good song with some intensity while being catchy. I also really enjoy the lore aspect of the song. It places in a good spot in S tier. Moving on, we've come to Pai Pai Carmen. It's definitely a catchy song and has some really good parts that are just satisfying to my ears. I think it earns a pretty good spot in S tier. Now we are moving on to the last 3 songs, introduced in her album. Complex Princess is pretty good. I think it goes into S-. Daisuke is pretty catchy and goes into S tier. And the best song out of the 3, probably earning the spot for my second favourite Marine original, Horny Money World. It goes into S+ immediately, and I don't think I would find a lot of people who would disagree with me. And that does it for the tier list. I'm kind of experimenting with my content right now, so hopefully this pays off and entertains someone. I don't know. Well, that's it. See you later.
Yo.